Hey everybody, it's midwinter here in Canada and we are in between seasons. Yes, summer is on the way, winter is slowly leaving us, and we're starting to see some pretty wacky weather. Some days it's freezing cold, some days we can feel the warm sun on our face. Some days it snows, kind of like today, and some days it rains. Some days it does both, and we end up with some slippery conditions thanks to what it leaves behind, ice. So come with me for a walk in the woods and we're going to explore ice and everything it has to teach us. Let's go. So we are headed just up there to a place we like to call the ice wall. And it's a place where the sun hits for most of the day from the southwest side. And what happens is as the sun gets warmer, it's slowly melting the snow and it drips down this rock face and it makes the coolest ice formations. Let's keep going. We can do this. Okay. So here we are, we have made it to the Glacian Ice Wall. And this is a neat little spot located in our back forest where we like to come and observe the weather and how it's changing. All right, so let's talk about how the snow we know, which is just a bunch of little ice crystals, turns into these magnificent walls of ice like this. And it has everything to do with what just happened, the sun coming out to play. It's a cycle of warming and cooling, and that happening over and over and over again. You see, up here on this top shelf, there's a huge bunch of snow. See all that snow? A huge ton of snow. What happens is when that sun comes out that I can feel the warmth of on my face, that same warmth is warming up that snow, melting it into water. And that water follows the path of gravity, that amazing superpower that brings everything to the ground, and it slowly trickles down this rock wall. Drip after drip after drip after drip. And when the sun goes down, even later this afternoon when the sun is no longer in the center of the sky and it's closer to sunset, it's not going to be as warm anymore. And all these little drops will start slowing down and adding to the icicle, making it longer and longer and longer until it looks something like this. Here's a fun fact. Did you know that water is the only thing that gets bigger when it freezes? Test it out yourself. Get a vase or a vial or a cup, fill it up with snow. Mark on the cup where you think the snow will end up after it melts. That at the beginning of your experiment, the cup was full to the brim with snow, and by the end of it, it'll be much shorter than when you started. Give it a try, and don't forget to send us a picture when you do. Ice can be super fun and cool to explore, but we have to remember, like anything in nature, it can be dangerous. When you're observing icicles forming on rooftops or rock faces, remember they could fall at any time, and they're often quite sharp at the end. Bodies of water like lakes and rivers around this time of year are also starting to thin out, and the ice can be thin and dangerous, and you could fall through. So stay away from all of those unless you have a grown-up with you. And as you explore the ice formations around your house or your neighborhood today, be sure to also have a grown-up with you and stay on your feet. It's slippery out there. Enjoy exploring this awesome time of year, boys and girls, and send us your pictures of all the fun things you get up to with ice at your house today. Until next time.